Right now, I honestly have no words because I'm kind of shocked. I'm not shocked that Jello was released. What I'm shocked about is that he didn't even get an opportunity to show what he was capable of at the NBA level. Now, we did get to see some awesome footage of Jello at training camp. We got to see Jello really get broadcasted and really get his shine. Now, for those of you that are confused about what I'm talking about, I'm going to show you guys in just a second. I just have to take in this whole situation. It truly does make me wonder, what was the Detroit Pistons' original goal? Were their intentions pure when they signed Jello to this contract? Now look, we all know this wasn't a guaranteed contract. We all know this didn't guarantee NBA minutes. We know this contract didn't guarantee big time playing time. But man, you can only imagine what Jello is going through right now. I know Jello is a tough guy though, and he doesn't get to where he is right now not being incredibly tough. This is somebody that could give up at any point and be good, but this is somebody that obviously wants to make a name for themselves, puts in the work, puts in the time, and we see the results. And I would have loved to see the results in Detroit, but unfortunately that's not looking like a realistic option right now, at least not at this very moment. Some of the things that I'm going to tell you in this video might shock you. Now, before we go any further, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You will not want to miss another Get Like Coop video, and that's facts. Guys, I'm trying to build one of the biggest and best stream communities out. It would mean a lot if you guys checked out the stream. The links to my stream is going to be in the description below. We're going to be streaming a lot of different games. We're verified on 2K. We got the logo. The streams are a fun time, and the face cam streams are returning very, very soon. Lastly, if you guys enjoy the content on my channel, be sure to drop a like. Liking the video shows me that you guys are the real MVP, but a major shout out to everybody that just watches the content, period. Now, the Detroit Pistons are a team with a lot of promise. I actually do think their roster has a ton of potential. I think they can shock quite a few people this season. I think they just have to stay healthy, and I think they have to be a team that's well coached. Killian Hayes shows so much promise. You look at the stat sheets of this past game, you might not see the promise you're looking for, but if you watch him play, you see why people are so high on him. Making the Pistons was never going to be an easy job for Jello, especially in this environment. You truly have to feel bad for not just Jello, but for everybody right now trying to make an NBA roster with the odds stacked against them. I mean, let's be real right now. Making it to the league is already tough. These guys have an incredibly short training camp. These guys get like what, 4 preseason games? I'm not sure the exact number, but it's not a lot. And in these preseason games, coaches are going to want to see what they have out of their vets. They want to see what they're going to get out of players who are going to play, because the NBA is going right into the season. Everything in this climate is happening at the blink of an eye. If you're a guy trying to make a roster, right, normally you get these decently long training camps. You can show out in preseason games. A lot of the starters are resting. You can show out in the summer league, which is a great evaluation tool against other talent that's trying to make it also. I think summer league is great basketball, honestly. I mean, you're watching guys play their heart out, you know, everything on the line, their careers on the line. I always say basketball is global, and just because you don't make the NBA, that doesn't mean you're not a great player. That doesn't mean you're not a dog. You could be in another league and do your thing. You'd have to be naive to think the NBA is a league that consists of only the best players in the world. Yes, they have some of the best players in the world, but the way the system is set up, you know, there's going to be some guys that slip through the cracks. It's a league that involves a lot of hype, a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of different things that go in to making it to the next level. And I'm sure if you guys have hooped, you understand this. Now, of course, so here's the official statement from James Edward, not the official statement from the Pistons or anything. This is just a Pistons beat writer, I'm pretty sure. And yes, it is. So he tweets out, per sources, the Pistons have waived LiAngelo Ball. Part of me wonders if the Pistons signed LiAngelo Ball strictly for clout. Everybody wanted to watch LiAngelo Ball play. Part of me feels like, again, I don't think they did it for clout, because if you sign LiAngelo Ball for clout, then you're going to play him, right? You're not just going to let him ride the bench. You're going to at least give him some shine. Because if you look around YouTube, if you look around social media, the interest in LiAngelo Ball is through the roof. That's because people want to see this guy play. This is somebody that I'm sure a lot of people feel personally invested in. A lot of people, I'm sure, have watched the Balls grow up right before their very eyes. But beyond that, everybody loves a success story. Everybody loves watching people's work pay off. And in this instance, LiAngelo Ball has been working to make the NBA his entire life. He's been doubted what's starting to feel like a very, very long time. You want to know how much people love Jello? Apparently, he's gotten his own billboard out in Detroit. That's just the type of clout that Jello has. Now, I do think it's interesting that this Pistons team is the same Pistons team that was interested in getting J. Cole to come out for a tryout. Whether the interest in Cole was genuine or not, Cole's whole "I'm going to make it to the NBA" thing was just a marketing scheme. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not sure how many Pistons games I was going to catch this year. Now, naturally, I'm a basketball fan. You know, I watch all the young guys in preseason, all the rookies. I try to watch as much basketball as possible. I try to consume as much as possible, but I wasn't going to make the Pistons a team that I had to watch. The possibility of Jello playing in the preseason, I was watching every Pistons game, be it they only played 2. And in the game tonight, I found out Jello wasn't going to play anyways because he sprained his ankle. Now, I didn't find this out through Twitter or any sources or anything like that. I found this out from checking the box score of the Knicks-Pistons game for tonight. LiAngelo Ball, DNP, right ankle sprain. I'm going to say this right now. If you're clowning Jello, I think that's super weak. I think this guy is going to come back, shake back in a major way. No way is this going to be the end of basketball for Jello. And the thing with Jello is I feel like once you make an NBA team one time, once you get a contract from an NBA team one time, it becomes all the easier to get that next contract. And I say that like it's still not unbelievably hard, but Jello's name is in NBA circle. I mean, it's been there for some time, but now things are more legit. I definitely wouldn't be shocked to see the Pistons bring Jello back and have him run with the G League squad. Let me know what you guys think of this whole situation down in the comments below. I think the Pistons could be making a huge mistake. I think Jello, when he gets the opportunity, is going to shock a lot of people. It's a shooter's league. If you can shoot the ball, you can play, and we all know Jello can shoot lights out. Clicking the video on the screen right now is a great way to support the channel. I'm GetLikeCoop, bringing you guys the scoop until our next upload.